Was good. Oh shit. Ooh, so I have like, oh my bad. My mic was kind of far from me, so I have like a lot of I mean, not a lot of opportunities, but decent opportunities today. Let's look. Um. Okay. So for now, we're looking at What am I doing? AUDUSD shorts if we do, and UK 100 shorts. So I'm gonna explain shortly why. Let me just press recording as well. Okay. So let me drink some water. Get ready for this, bro. Okay. So let's see what do we get today. So today I'm looking at the AUDUSD shorts. Why? It's also liquidity, 50-minute inversion here. Now we're printing this 50-minute gap, which is not great, but I do want to see us hold lower from here, and this is my target. We just came off range high, which is a very, very strong higher time frame high here, and I think we do even have like a 4-hour inverse here. So that's what I'm looking. Morning, bro, morning. So I'm looking at these shorts right there. If we react like even slightly, it's probably gonna need to break this low for me to short here, but doesn't really look like we care. And UK shorts again, hourly AVG, just very strong, very strange here, looking to target the sell side over there, but we need to react. UJ buys. I already made basically my analysis before market, and we have this really strong draw on UJ, but we have a big ass void. So yeah. Also DAX shorts, if we inverse again hourly AVG, 50-minute AVG here, I want to see it inverse for me to target the sell side. So we have kind of a lot of potential setups, but yeah. Let's see what we get today. Today we have to be careful at targeting and in general how we trade, because it's CPI day. So we're looking at these very short moves in general. We don't look to be trading like hella big. I was thinking maybe here on DAX we can even look at some buys to target that hourly AVG, to be honest, because it's pretty clear we're gonna reach into it. The only iffy thing is that it's not yeah, we're gonna see. So let's see. AUD, I mean, it's looking pretty good. I wouldn't really expect us coming to raid this buy side. It's a very strong structure. Range is pretty balanced. That's nice. So we're gonna see. UK, it's also perfect because we're kind of stalling into that. We do have this hourly FVG, but remember we have 55 minutes to close, so this FVG is not valid here. Very low resistance lows here. Here we don't have higher time frame draw. We see that all the sell side is taken. The sell side here is taken, so we're only looking to be targeting this recent Asian lows if we do break lower. So AU and UK right now, UG is probably gonna be New York setup at most, and DAX, if we inverse right here, I'm down to be looking at these shorts. Can't even look at buys. If we actually look, we have lower time frame buy sell liquidity, but that inversion is not that great. So yeah, it's the risky to be looking to draw towards an hourly AVG, and this is not really great hourly AVG because we see on the 50-minute we don't really have an overlap. So yeah, that's why it's slightly iffy. But yeah, so UK, I'm pretty much down to be taking this short if we break like instantly. Low resistance liquidity, we do have this inverse, but I don't think I would be necessarily worried too much. I would be looking at this though. If we react, this can be one of our ideas. We reacted very, very well to that hourly AVG. See how the wicks, how we respected those. So if we form a gap, I'm straight up taking it. I don't think this should be, I mean, we do have this at the bottom of the leg, so we might want to see this getting inversed, but I'm gonna think about it. Yeah, we want to see this inversed. If this gets inversed, we can look at the shorts here. Again, low resistance, very weak structure in a sense. So okay, AUD USD is breaking, so let me open two charts because there are two pretty good opportunities happening like at the same time. So yeah, on AUD USD we just need this market structure shift. That's our criteria here. We don't really have much. Yeah, that's we only need this market structure shift here. We need this inversion to get completed, and yeah, we're just looking at these. Let's see on UK here if this bearish gap right there ends up holding price lower. If that's the case, that would be pretty good to start breaking here. We have a potential entry right there, looking to target this Asian lows. Here we get our 2.5 hour. Same with AUD USD. Basically on Euro and GU, I'm not really looking to trade because they just look weird as fuck, like just classic like pre-CPI price action, to be honest. Here we have to be, if we get the shorts here, I would be slightly careful, but yeah, other than that, nothing really. Here we're probably gonna be reaching higher, but we cannot trade because of this inversion. I mean, not inversion, because of this gap right there. Oops, what the fuck did I do? Okay, so because of this, the buy would have been decent if we didn't have this here, but this invalidates our trade. I still see UK breaking lower here, but it depends. We might not, because we did respect that 3-minute pretty well, but yeah. Why I wouldn't say I care about this inversion though is because it's so voided and it's so big to the point where it doesn't hold any like significant relevance, I would say. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is good here. I do really like, I still like these AUD shorts if they happen, right? I want to change something. Like I don't really like this green. It's too strong of a green. So looking at these, I mean, we have to be careful a bit around here, around this FVG, I would say. Even if we short, yeah, we have to be a bit careful around that. Hourly FVG is not that strong, I wouldn't say, because it's slightly small. So we're gonna see. I do probably like AUD USD slightly better here. UJ looks like it's kind of buying, but yeah. This looks like a decent gap, but I wouldn't really buy into this pretty much. I mean, it's a small idea, to be honest. It can work, but because if we didn't have this right here, this kind of fucks our trade. But this could have been like a small idea to try and play, but that bearish AVG really fucks our idea here. And for shorts, I do want to see this inverse. It's a bit iffier because we do have this pretty strong order block around this area, but yeah, this inverse looks good. And AU looks like it's gonna break as well. We can take this as a yeah, as a market structure shift because it's an FVG here, 2 1-minute FVGs. So we're gonna see. UK doesn't look much like it cares. This is a good inversion to take price to the bottom. I am down to demo it though. I wouldn't really short until we get the inversion, but I would demo it, even though it looks good though. I would demo it. We need to see the inversion. This looks like a fractal high. Break lower retest, and then we can take our shorts. That's pretty much the idea. The displacement looks hella good though, hella good. But it's slightly risky to trade without seeing the hourly FVG get inversed, tapped. If we would have seen that hourly FVG, I might have considered just trading off here. But like this, we can't really do that. Yeah. Okay, AUD USD is breaking. This is a good start here. Boom. Okay. But on AUD USD, we need to see this low getting broken, because we can still hold this. Yeah. UK looks bullish. We're probably gonna get yeah, also I like how DAX is looking, but we need to wait for that inversion though. Inversion retest, and then we can look at these trades lower. We can do this. I like these. I like these shorts. It's a bit of resistance around these lows, but again, very clear drawn liquidity. Like it's very clear. I don't really be too worried about this stuff right there. We might come and sweep that and then break. So yeah, UJ we still definitely need to retrace. We need a lot of structure on UJ to be traded, and yeah. Probably looking at this dark trade, it's slightly risky because we haven't reached that hourly AVG and we do have this buy side. We have to be really careful on yeah, on behavior here. So it looking like we're starting to break, which is decent here, but I need to see a healthy displacement. This is not really a healthy displacement for now, so we cannot trade it, but we have very decent R here. Yeah, we have decent R. We need to see a healthy displacement, and this area is still slightly problematic, so I like these dark shorts. Yeah, see, we kind of rejected bullish. We're probably gonna raid that buy side and then end up reacting lower. UK still stalling a bit. I wouldn't be too much worried. It doesn't really invalidate the trade, but yeah, it just gives it more time. DAX, I like this. I would have traded this if we didn't have the 50-minute gap here, but we need to see it inverse. Okay, now we're seeing it inversed. I do want to see a better strong strong close retrace maybe into here, and then if we get a bearish entry, I'm really willing to take these entries lower. This is kind of my plan for DAX. It's looking good. I do like the DAX trade, but we needed to wait for the 50-minute inversion because we have two iffy signs, which in this case is this buy side liquidity and yeah, the hourly AVG not getting mitigated. So yeah, we need to wait for this. This is my criteria right there. Now we're just waiting on a retest. I like this trade. It's actually looking pretty good. We have low resistance lows here. I mean, slightly low resistance. We have nice buy side liquidity getting swept. That's probably why we haven't come all the way up to that. But I would like to see us retrace into this though, if possible. And then from here get a bearish entry. Or we look like we just might hold this, but we cannot trade like this. Like, come on. We don't have a safe stop loss. This retracement here would be pretty much perfect. For now, we're holding bullish on AU, but it doesn't really change the idea of the trade. We might just come for that buy side. Yeah, structure still probably staying around here. This is what I want to see invalidated. But I do like the DAX trade. Let's see if we get this DAX trade. It's a pretty simple idea. We're just looking to target Asian lows. Even though we had a mini sweep here, I wouldn't really be worried too much about that shit. Yeah, UK looks pretty bullish here. It doesn't look like it cares too much. It's kind of bad. Now we're forming on AU. We're forming this 50-minute gap. So this is a gap. Yeah, exactly in our area. So that's interesting. We need to see this get inversed. We definitely need to see that shit get inversed for us to trade. So yeah, now this area really becomes a must. I kind of intuitively already picked this area as being the area we want to see get broken before we look at shorts. So it's interesting. So it's still this area as the 50-minute inverse we need to see get broken. Let's see. I see DAX here come back into our area, and then if we give signs of living lower once again, we can definitely be trading this. I like how AU is stalling. It looks like it's gonna give us our idea soon. I don't know if I'm willing to trade this if we don't reach into this, because this is where I kind of get a safe stop. This is gonna be our criteria for breaking lower or for entering the cells, and I do wanna. Okay, nice. Now we reached. So this can be our idea if we break 1.85, which is completely fucking fine. Yeah, let's see. If we do hold lower, we might just hold bullish as well to just re-rate the SPY side, but really depends. These are the two pairs I'm looking for today. Short ideas, not a lot. I'm not looking to force anything. If we get it, we get it. I don't force trades and I trade to be consistent. That's what I tell myself every single day. But now if we do break lower, I'm willing to trade this. If we inverse this, it's pretty much clear that we're gonna reach into soul side. I really like how AU is stalling though. I like these this behavior here. It's really slowing buyers down. And I do like that shit. This could have been maybe a risk entry here, but we maybe placed after we inverse, but it's all good though. Let's see. DAX looks like it's gonna break lower, so I'm just looking kind of lot size, how much we're gonna. For like 2 lots again. Yeah. $2.22. Okay, AU is breaking, which I like, but we need to see this low here. This is what we need to see. I like the reaction we're getting, but we cannot enter until the 50-minute gap gets inversed, which is this low right there. A good start, definitely a good start, but this is kind of our idea, something like this. Okay, DAX is breaking. I didn't pay attention. I think I should have marketed here. I'm waiting for the candle close anyways. Didn't enter yet. Again, I'm waiting for the candle close. We get like a 1.7. Oh. AU also looking pretty good here. This is the inversion. For now it's rejecting, like both pairs are slightly rejecting our criteria pretty much. Yeah, sold here on DAX. Didn't get the greatest fill, but we get like a 1 point something. Oh, we're melting. Okay. I'm just a very simple idea here on DAX. I'm just looking to take my profit on these Asian lows. So yeah. I need to modify my trade. One to 1 hour, it doesn't fucking matter. We're taking what the market's giving us. So to actually show you, so we basically took this DAX trade. I marketed on the break below the inverse, exactly sticking to my plan pretty much. Reaching on this Asian lows. If you want to see, we marketed right on the break of this low, and we're just looking to target this low here. AU kind of rejected our entry, so we're just looking at this very short idea on DAX. We don't need more than this. That's why now I'm trading to be consistent, which changes stuff, right? We might also use this how do you call it, new week opening gap, but I still think we should be fine. Should be fine in probably a couple of candles. This gap looks really good here. We can think about scaling in, but I don't know if I have margin left, because this was the issue with DAX even yesterday. I don't think I have margin left to be taking the scale in. But if we get opportunity, I'm willing to try it, at least. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Okay, I did scale a very small position there. We'll see. We might take this new week opening gap on trade on MetaTrader. It looks worse in a sense. Yeah, we're kind of looking like we're doomed here. I don't really have a stop loss on the scaling though, but yeah, it looks like we're doomed. We're actually taking, if we actually look at this, we have this new week opening gap, and the sell side raise looks way worse here on MetaTrader. So I don't know, my last resort is really seeing how we behave to how we behave to this inversion. We might just have like temporary resistance, but we're gonna see. Yeah, it looks like we're doomed pretty much. Yeah, we're really taking that as our draw. But I'm waiting on a retest to see if we get it. Maybe just like a temporary reaction, but that makes it hella risky now, because we have like the sell side raise looks way stronger on MetaTrader. So we're gonna see. I can't really see chat right now, by the way, if you guys are typing anything. Because we might just inverse, right? We cannot really close too quick as well. Looks like AUDUSD struggling to break lower as well. But yeah, we're paying attention to this area. How do we behave to it? Because if we come back and still hold lower, yeah, we're chilling pretty much. But this is, where did we enter it? Around here, like 1.2. So we're waiting on a retest of this 1 minute to see how we exactly behave. This break looks weak, so we cannot really trade it. Yeah, pretty much looks like we're doomed on the. This we didn't enter. We're only in this. So sadly, I have to go do some things, but I think I'm just gonna let this run. If it stops me out, it stops me out. It's a bit risky because again of a new week opening gap, but I think we should be chilling though. On if we, yeah, I have some things to do. Apparently, I got firewood, so I need to go and really take care of the firewood. Okay, we're looking decent here. So we might hit that TP. I'm just waiting a couple more seconds. I wish I could hit that TP before I need to go. But again, TP is just here on this low. It's not, it's a very simple idea. It's nothing too complicated, to be honest. So now it looks good. Now it looks like we're gonna hold lower. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I have to go, guys. I'm gonna be back as soon as I can. Nice, bro. We actually hit TP. Nice. So I was away. We hit TP. That's my trade. I don't need more than this. We got like 1.5 on this actually. Yeah, we got 1.5 on this. I'm gonna show you in a moment. So we hit TP on the dash trade. This AUDUSD looks decent, but I don't know if I want to be forcing any trades. So let's look. Like, this is how I trade. I don't need big moves, bro. I just need consistent moves. Right, I just need consistent moves. So let's see history. Let's see here. 800 with 60, which was our scaling, but still we made pretty decent amount. So let's see on the account. We're probably like, I don't know, let's see. My yeah, that's it. That's for the day, bro. Like, it's so simple now. Like, it just clicked for me. I was looking for this big ass moves, like useless big ass moves that were not consistent when instead I should have just looked for the simple moves that I'm highly confident in, that can happen often, right? And that have a high win rate. But I want to show you my funded account, but it's just not loading for some reason. Okay, oh, we're 1.36, so we're doing decent. We're finally starting to move on the account, which is good. We finally got out of the break-even momentum. But yeah, our win rate is actually pretty fucking high. Our R is not great, but I don't really care about R, to be honest. Yeah, we're doing decent. We just got a dubs, and that's it. Like a simple trade idea with a 50-minute inversion. Very simple, very simple. My initial entry should have been here. Maybe I should have limit ordered, but I don't think it really makes a difference. So yeah, this was our trade for today. Very simple, very nice. I don't even know. Should I keep streaming? Because now I'm done. Like, this is how I was doing on the person, like being done really quick. Then yeah, maybe I am considering this, but yeah, I don't know if I want to really force a trade here, unless we, I don't know, break really strong here. We did raid liquidity, which is pretty nice. So let's rearrange our charts. We have this 50-minute inversion, which we're pretty nicely respecting. We did raid this. We did tap that top FVG, so this is like a failed swing scenario. Failed swing, and now if we break lower, I'm down to take it, but it's just bad R, right? Bad R. So yeah, that was our trade. We don't care whether price is gonna run lower to next objective. We don't really care about that stuff. We just needed the most consistent area for our take profit, and that was this Asian low. That was it. That was it. We don't need more than that. So we're doing pretty good for now. We're just gonna keep compounding. Now I finally am turning profitable, because it's one trade, of course, but I know I'm gonna turn profitable because yeah, I just realized what I was doing on the personal that made me profitable in a sense. I was taking very consistent moves. This is like 3.5 pips. You get what I mean? It's 3.5 pips. Nothing more, nothing less. We just need consistent moves. We don't need crazy home runs. I'm gonna also save this because yeah, I'm always posting my trades. So that was it. Like, that's our landed session done in a half hour. We don't need more, bro. We don't need more, and that's crazy. Just a simple fucking trade. It's so simple. Drawn liquidity, 50-minute inverse drawn liquidity. That's it, bro. With a 1-minute entry, we didn't even tap that hourly AVG, right? We didn't even tap it. It's that simple. A very simple trade. Could have maybe even executed here, but yeah, still fine with the outcome of the trade. Could have been way better here if we just place a limit order here, but yeah, with this type of inversion, you never really know. Most of the time it actually doesn't get tapped, especially when we break like this, right? When we have kind of slow break, and we usually, I think, would have hold just this gap lower. But yeah, I'm gonna post this on my Discord right now. And yeah, that was our trade for today. Trades. I mean, I'm doing whatever the market giving me, bro. So simple, bro. I realized what I was doing that made me profitable. It's just taking these moves, bro. Like, think about it. This trade was 4 candles. 4 candles. How much did it take? 10 minutes. 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. That's all it fucking took for this trade to hit TP for us to make 1.5R. Isn't it crazy? Right? We just made, technically, this is how the profits are gonna look. We just made fucking $800, right? $860 in 10 fucking minutes. Isn't it crazy? And see that now we're reacting of that. 10 fucking dollars, $860 in 10 fucking minutes. It's crazy, right? Now we're in phase 1, but this is gonna be real money soon. This is gonna be real money, and we just like, this is what we're gonna keep doing. We just need consistent moves, which is pretty fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, let me post this on my channel as well. Yeah, and that's it. Like, you're done in fucking 10 minutes. This is how I love trading, how I was trading on the personal, and just trading how I was trading on the personal, and how I was very consistent, and how I was having an 80-90% win rate. Is because I was all I was doing it was taking the very consistent moves, couple of candles, nothing more, nothing less, just to our first objective. Then I'm done for the day in a couple fucking minutes. In 10 minutes, I'm done for the day. You get what I mean? Like, that fucking simple. So yeah, that's all we need. And even though the profit is 1.5R, it's just gonna heavily compound. If you have a high win rate, it's gonna heavily fucking compound. So yeah, that's just it. Now we're taking the day off. Even, bro, we just took, like, even on a CPI day, that's all we need. We don't need to force this. We don't need to look for any more trades. We can be done for the day. We can be done for the day with something like this, and just come back the next day and we already had a W, right? We don't need more than this shit. Let me send. That's all we need, actually. 5-10 pip move, consistent move, a very high win rate, compounds like heavy. That's how yeah. Compounds heavy. Now let me, where's my, again. Yeah, I love it because, and I don't love it because I won, because I don't really care about the fact that I win. I love it because now I return to how I really love trading, right? How I really, really love trading, and this is it. This is how I love trading. I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm done for the day in fucking 10 minutes. I don't know what to do now. I'm pretty much done for the day. I think I'm just gonna journal the trade. Like, it's, yeah, I'm just gonna journal the trade, be done for the day. I don't know, take the day off, I guess. I don't know what to do. Cause I'm done so fast that I generally don't know. We're just gonna journal, I guess. Wait, what is this? I think my filter for my trades just got fucked, and I don't know why. It's filter. Oh yeah, that's why. September. Okay, now we're chilling. So we're gonna do DAX. Hard time frame pro, like, it's not even, it doesn't even have like a strong hard time frame profile. I mean, it does have, like, here we shorted, so it does have like a decent hard time frame profile, pretty clear on being bearish. A lot of resistance though on the lows, not clear hard time frame target. That's why we looked to target Asian lows, especially since we didn't reach 1 hour FVG. So now we can actually even buy here. We could have looked to buy off this would have been probably a better choice actually. Of external liquidity, we could have looked to buy and buy towards this buy side and that hourly FVG, because this is very high chance it's gonna happen, but I just didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, because this is a retracement trade for me. It's a valid retracement trade. We took external. We're looking to target an unmitigated POI and buy side liquidity, right? And you're gonna see that this move pretty much is gonna work, but it's all good though. We don't need that. So is that Notion, my G? Yeah, bro. What prop firm did you get? I did get. I'm sorry if I didn't check your comments, but I got funded next. Funded next. This is the account for now. We've been broke even for kind of a while, but it's all good. Win rate pretty high for now. Yeah, this is my my account for now, 50k account. And keyboard, yeah, bro. This keyboard is my dream keyboard. I was so happy when I got it, bro. I was so fucking happy when I got it. So happy. But yeah, let's get back to journaling. It's Notion. I don't know if you're still on stream. I'm sorry if I didn't answer. I just had many tabs open. But yeah, very clean. So intraday profile, it was basically like a clear Raid Asia with a 50-minute inverse. Even though we had this 50-minute here, like at this point I just heavily confident that we're gonna actually reach towards that buy side liquidity. This probably would have been the better idea, but do we actually need that shit? We don't. In this case, see, the market, it would have given us a very consistent move. Even with this, I wouldn't really consider this 50-minute inversion here that valid, because we already played it. I would have just considered, because of that hourly AVG, this would have been the trade. We could have gotten a way higher R. So sometimes market gives you 1.5 R, sometimes it gives you 3 R, right? But yeah, this would have actually been clean, because it would have made sense to target higher because of the hourly AVG. But what do you mean? Some guy named Tom Sabo have funded next network or what? I don't know, bro. But yeah, we're finally starting to move on the account. I was break even for 2 fucking weeks, bro. I'm happy that I'm finally starting to like look at this shit, bro. Yeah, we did take some trades, but not a lot though. This, yeah, I over risked here. I took a 2% loss on a dog shit fucking trade. I kind of forced it, but it's all good though. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this is gonna work. Should have we taken it? Not really. If we wouldn't have the short, maybe yes, maybe. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that it's gonna work though. But let's get back to journaling and finish our journal. Our entry was simple. Let's look. We just like, that's how I trade, and it's so fucking simple now. I used to have such an overcomplicated strategy. I used to look for all these steps, all that, everything. Now what I'm looking for: solid draw on liquidity, 50-minute gap or 50-minute inversion, and 1-minute entry. That's legit what I'm looking for. On the retest of the 50-minute inversion, marketed on the lower time frame inversion. That's all I pretty much need. Good. Price was giving clear signs that we are not reaching higher into that hourly AVG. Because of that, I also looked for the retest. Normally could have entered without seeing that retest here if hourly would have been tapped. Good, pretty much everything, I would say. I wouldn't say I did nothing. I didn't do anything wrong, but there was a way to improve here. It could have been us looking to probably 0.5 here on the close here. So even yeah, I think 0.5 here could have been done, and this should have been marketed. So first entry could have been a limit order here, but I don't generally, because we would have gotten like 2R on this if we would have just limit order. So that kind of changes things. Limit order here. I still think overall marketing here isn't a bad choice because of how we broke below the inversion. Bro, what am I doing, bro? And yeah, could have been 0.5 here. But we can't, like, I don't have margin to be trading 1.5, like more than 2 lots on DAX. Inverse scaling could have been 0.5 here on a risk entry, but I didn't think about it. That's pretty much it. That's kind of all I need to improve here. So let's see, timing, not this, my bad, let me go back. Even here, timing was, we took our entry like 10.19. It's a simple trade. On wins, it's not really much you can actually journal. Thursday duration, it took like 10 fucking minutes, which is crazy for me. 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Inversion, like 50-minute plus inversion, I would say. I mean, I always look, I mean, it doesn't even fucking matter. I always look for 50-minute. Entry time 10.19. 1.5. We could have looked at a 2.3. Scaling entry. Where the fuck did I scale in? Oh, here. Scaling entry 10.21. Scaling R 1. And scaling potential 1.2. Position, oh, 2, my bad. 2. Position sell, result win, risk 1.1 or some shit. Yeah, this was good intuitively. We didn't have that hourly, so we only had 50-minute inversion. Funded gain, I think like 1.8. Personal none. I can't, we didn't take it on the personal. Hard time from edge. Inverse, basically we just traded the inverse idea. This was a continuation, at least for no mistake. None really. This is a like a no-brainer trade. It was just very simple. There's no mistakes to really be made here. So yeah, but this actually is gonna work, and this entry was decent. Actually, I would have taken this if we haven't taken this first one. This would have been way better, but what can you do? I'm not really looking to be overdoing it in a sense. This was the scaling. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty confident that this would work, even as soon as I saw that shit there. Even with this 3-minute inverse, I would have just bought because of draw. I would have been heavily confident in draw, but that's all we need. We don't need more than this. We're fine with a small portion of the move. We don't need to be trading it. If kind of circumstances would have been different to the point where we wouldn't, I mean, could have thought about it, but I think I was like out, like doing the firewood stuff when this trade happened, so we could have actually taken this. This was like very intuitive play to the point where I would have completely ignored this bearish gap, completely ignored that 50-minute gap, and would have just bought because of being highly confident in draw and behavior, like external to draw. Big retracement trade overall. Very big retracement trade. It's kind of rare that we get this big retracement trades, but I think what happened is because this is an hourly, it's not a 50-minute. But overall, yeah, pretty solid. The rest of the pairs didn't do shit. Kinda looks like AU's gonna break here. It looks like it's gonna start in forming that lower high here, but it does depend. Let's check a bit how the rest of the pairs did. Nothing much really. Like, see, we just need that shit and we're done. We need a small portion of the move. We don't even need this big. Yeah, it would have been nice to get like a big ass fucking portion, and yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. Our trade is over for today. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream early. I just wanna chill a bit. Yeah, just chill a bit, take some time off. I don't even know, probably clean my room, I guess. I do want to finish, so I'm probably gonna edit. I have an unposted video from yesterday. Let me see. Last struggle. I even named the fucking around break even on the account minus 0.3%. We didn't take any trades this week. Tax looks decent. I didn't even. Last struggle. I knew this was the time I would just learn We do have a 5-minute VG here. To not leave my like here in this trade, I would have taken my profit here and be done for the day. On this Asian high, on the fucking 3 candles, I would be done for the day. Now, why would I sit here and just waste my time and just looking at this big ass fucking move and then get stopped out of break even, right? For no fucking reason. See you tomorrow, bro. Yeah, bro. Have you traded today? You take any trades? Boom, 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 boom. Nope. You looking for anything or you don't? Oh, okay. I feel like today, CPI is kind of gonna be quiet. I think because PPI was pretty volatile. Oh my God, Euro, what is you doing, bro? What is this brace auction, bro? I'm so glad I skipped you, bro. Yeah. I think today CPI is not gonna be that volatile because I feel like PPI was a bit volatile. So usually when PPI is like this, it usually kind of in a sense doesn't make CPI that volatile, but it depends. It's not that volatile, to be honest, but it's really nice behavior on news. I always see this shit right here. We have an initial move, come back to where news open, and then hold higher and target this high. There were some couple nice trades. Also, there was such a good trade yesterday on UK, bro, but I was just in pain, to be honest, yesterday. I'm gonna admit, like here on this 50-minute inverse, target the sell side. Same with DAX. Sweep into this and look to target sell side. It was so fucking clean, but yeah, it's all good though. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. W trade, I plan on keep trading like this, bro, and this is when you're gonna see the account start taking over, because I realized what I was doing before that made me highly profitable, and you're gonna see us getting our payout pretty fucking soon. It's not gonna take long with the win rate I have on these moves. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in CPI. I'm actually gonna be streaming on CPI because maybe we're gonna have some opportunities after CPI settles. So I'm gonna see you in New York, and thank you for being here, bro.